This fish is all caught by police. So they were generous enough to donate some of their stash. This one says Ocean Coho. So this is one of the constables caught, and they all wrap it up and freeze it. So they've donated it for our dinner time. So
Fantastic. It's such a beautiful part of the world that we live in.
it is.
So close to all those fun things to do.
Well, and like there's so much you could do for free too.
Yeah.
That you're not getting stuck paying for.
So have you lived in Terrace long?
I've been in Terrace for about 2.5 years. So just 2.5 years. I came from Ontario before. We didn't have salmon like this over there, so this is beautiful.
Nice.
Ontario more trout.
Yeah, trout, and we do have lake
Bass.
salmon, but it would be a lot of bass. But it's not the same. Like the salmon out here is, even the color of it, most of the salmon that we would get is from the store, especially.
Yeah, it's beautiful here for the fish.
There's,
Skeena is sort of world known for its salmon.
oh yeah, renowned. And that's when I got posted here, people told me too, they were like, yeah, they asked me, oh, and there's salt and pepper there too.
Oh,
They asked me, do you fish? And I said, no, I don't have the patience to fish. And they said, you don't need patience, Terrace.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then we went out with some friends a couple times over the summer, and it was fun because it was like a day at the beach, the rocky beach with the kids. It wasn't like you were sitting there on a boat with 2 people waiting for something to bite. So just casted your rod and put it in the holder and wait.
Yeah.
And you get a feast out of it. The people in Terrace, they're very generous. Like it's police officers who took us under their wings too, other people that we worked with, and took us to the river and taught us how you fish out here.
Nice.
So a lot different than in Ontario, and we didn't have as much luck as some people catching stuff, but they always shared. Always. They'd catch fish, and half the time they wouldn't even keep it. They would just give it to us because they already had so much.
Yeah.
So.
So it seems like a really nice community.
Oh, it's really welcoming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really fun. Everybody is open to giving you their advice and telling you where the good spots are. Like I had called somebody even just to go on a riverboat to go fishing, and they were like, well, if you live in Terrace, I'll just tell you, you don't need to pay. I'll just tell you where the good fishing holes are. So, and this is somebody who makes money. Like this is their career, and they're giving us that advice. So
Nice.
pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
This is just some sea salt. So.
After this, you can have your own cooking show.
No, this is not my recipe, but this is the recipe. When I first came to Terrace, the first, I had a barbecue, the first or second summer that I was here. The first summer. Anyway, one of the ladies who works the front counter, she brought a fish that she had caught. And that was the first time I had Terrace salmon. This is the recipe. Because I remember thinking, this is delicious, and we ate it for days. Because she brought us 2 huge fishes.
Yeah.
And my background, my father is Italian, so me hosting the barbecue, I automatically made way too much food. So there was lots.
That's always good. Way too much food is always
It's
good.
always
Yeah,
better
you
than
know.
people
Yeah.
looking at each other hungry.
Exactly, you can always freeze it. You can always freeze cooked food, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like people going home. So.
So right away you felt welcome.
Oh, yeah,
This
totally.
year. Yeah.
From my police family and the community here too. It's just, we were looking for a certain pace in life, and we found it at Terrace. Everything is just a little more relaxed than what we were used to. And throw some to salt cots. Everybody is really welcoming. They're quick to teach you and show you things and take you under their wing. So really nice, because I joined the police family, but also Terrace. And when we come here as police officers, we leave our family, just like newcomers to Canada. We do leave our families wherever. Yeah. And Canada is such a big country that, you know, you could be from one province and it feels like you're a world away. So it's very nice that Terrace has been so welcoming and inviting to us.
Oh, good. Good.
So this is the recipe that reminds me of Terrace
Being
salmon.
Welcome to Terrace.
Yeah.
That's nice. You know, food kind of does that, right? I know when I eat something that I grew up with, it reminds me of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It always takes you back home. The smells and the tastes take you back home all the time. Food.
Yeah.
Is this good, Jen?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me if I'm putting too much. I don't think I over salted. Yeah.
No. Oh no. Like when I make mine, I do mine without salt,
Oh, okay.
but only 'cause I don't cook with salt with my kids. But
Yeah.
and then I let my husband or whoever else is eating salt as they want to, 'cause my husband likes extra salt than what I like. So
Okay. Well, this is sea salt, so and
yeah,
it's not
no,
iodized.
this should be
It's good for
should
you,
be good.
salt.
Oh, and that's butter.
yeah. It's just the butter. To
Yeah. Can you have too much
Well,
butter?
you can and you can't. It depends on.
Well, it'll just become part of the sauce.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
So,
It'll.
Jen,
make
as you are part of our, how long have you been doing this?
We've been in Terrace, my husband and I, since, well, almost 2 years now. This October
Okay.
will be 2 years for us. We moved from Saskatchewan, where we were posted there, and then, so this here is our 4th posting. So we moved here with our kids and dogs, and so it's been a big change coming from the prairies to the mountains, but it's been beautiful. Like, I don't know why we didn't come sooner.
Right.
It's
like-
beautiful.
You don't really know what the country
No.
looks like, different places.
And I mean, originally I'm
right?
from Ontario, so being in Saskatchewan for almost 15 years, that's just kind of what I got used to doing.
Mhm.
And then, moving to here, it was like, holy snap, like this is so beautiful. And I never thought that BC would ever be in our mix for
Yeah.
actually work for us. But it all worked out, and this is where we are, and it's just like, wow, yeah, why didn't we come sooner? So, and Terrace has been great to our kids. Like, our kids love it here. They've made some really good friends already, and
Mhm.
so yeah, we definitely picked good for
Nice.
where we are.
It Terrace kind of grows on you. You know, I have been here now for over 20 years.
Oh, wow. Long time.
Yeah. But there's always something to do, right? It's not
Yeah.
perfect. Like there's still lots more to do.
Yeah.
We don't think of ourselves being the prettiest or the best. So I think that's also helps with being more welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can find your place here.
And it's sort of like, yeah, there's still lots more things that can be done. So it's, I think that part of it kind of, it's like, yeah, come on in. I'm sure you have some ideas.
Yeah. Oh no, and even just the I guess the whole being outside,
Mm-hmm.
in Saskatchewan where it was windy and cold and things like that, and it rained, like most times you didn't go outside, but here everyone's outside still. Like no one really
Yeah.
stays inside for the most
Everything
part.
is so close, right? Like when people come here from Vancouver, they say, oh, everything is like within 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
It really is.
And that's nice too, that it's
And
just
then the nature is, and then even if you want to do more city things, there's enough groups, I feel.
Yeah.
And it's also the diversity, I would say, like in such a broad scope, you can find anything from UFO enthusiasts to
You totally
stamp
can.
collectors, probably.
Yeah. It's it has something for everyone, and we're like you too, Jen. It's we really enjoy the outdoors here. I mean, where we came from, it was almost you were overstimulated with shopping and things to go spend your money on, and it's you start to forget what's important. Here I find like we just go, like I said, we'll have a campfire. It's us and other RCMP members or other friends that we've made, because we made lots of friends in school communities too, and have a barbecue. Oh, and if we're lucky, we catch a fish or two so, to keep it going, right? So much more, I feel like a more family, more peaceful. I think that's the word. Hey, Jen?
it's just it's so easy to be here.
It is. It's easy to live here. and the school communities and stuff. And you're right, everything is so close.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that because I came from somewhere that wasn't a big city per se,
Mm-hmm.
but you had to drive everywhere. It wasn't like here. Like
Yeah.
I leave 2 minutes before an appointment.
Because once it all melts, it'll all melt in and
Nice. It's gonna be delicious. So what we have here is sockeye salmon.
Okay.
Some of it is coho as well, so we've got a bit of a mix. Onions, lemon, butter, salt, pepper, and dill. So later on we'll add garlic, but I forgot to bring it right now. So that is what we're having. And as Jen pointed out, the butter's all gonna melt and it will make a delicious sauce. So this is half of what we're making for tonight. My husband will be making the other half at home, so we have enough oven space to cook it all. And it will
Yeah, that's
all be
one of
done.
the things we don't have is ovens.
Yeah,
So
we've got
thanks
this
for
one
being
here.
resourceful.
Yeah, we've got this one here. So, and then after that, we'll have a spinach salad to go with it. For that, we're just gonna. This is like Jen. I just do this. I just throw the trail mix right into it, and then balsamic and olive oil, which I think you said you have at the center, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just dress it there before we eat.
That's awesome. So you're coming to the International Cooking and Skeena Diversity, which we really appreciate. So why?
Well, you made a good point in that, you know, cooking and eating together, that to me represents family. My dad is Italian, so we always grew up having big feasts together. And that's, to me, that's home. Right? Cooking is home and eating is home. So for us as police officers, I mean, this is our community and this is where we live and this is where we've committed to die for if we have to, protecting everybody in this community as well and keeping everybody safe, sometimes at the risk of our own safety, often at the risk of our own safety, I think. So for us to be able to come and grow our family and show people that we're part of their families and we're part of this community, that's a great opportunity for us to do that and something that means family, I think, almost to everybody, and that's a nice family meal. Especially, I mean, the police officers have even supplied the salmon. This, we wouldn't be able to, I think, to be able to afford the salmon would have cost a lot, I think, Jen?
oh, absolutely.
Probably each
Absolutely.
fillet, each side is usually about $30 in the store, just
Yeah.
to give you a perception. So easily $100, I think, of fish right here.
Oh, easily, yes.
Easily. So it's a nice opportunity for us to go and meet more people and to show us too that police in Canada, we're not like police in some other countries as well. You don't have to be afraid to come to us. We're here to help. We live in the community, we're part of the community, we love the community and the people that are in it, and we're committed to keeping them safe. So it's a good opportunity for us to showcase that. And show that we're people too. We're just people, right? So
Just wear a uniform. Pay
so
bills.
we all have families.
Yeah.
For dessert, we made we like sugar pie. Now, sugar pie to me means it's like a Canada thing because it's maple pies. So essentially, it's maple and sugar and all that good stuff. So have some maple pies.
Cannot go wrong.
That's our Amish to home.
There we go.
I don't know if I said that word right, but because we're
Sounds
from
good to me.
Ontario and
Yeah.
Ontario is maple. That's what I meant.
Syrup all the
Maple
time.
and Quebec,
Yes.
Ontario and Quebec is all about maple syrup.
And
That's the
sugar,
one
I'm
thing.
all about it.
Oh, who doesn't love sugar? So,
Oh, no, that's fantastic. I really appreciate the effort that you guys are putting into this.
well, thank you very much. We enjoy doing it as well, and then we'll make the rest with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and we're just gonna put this in the fridge
Oh, okay.
for now, and then we'll
Oh,
cook
you don't want
it.
this on right now?
No thanks, but
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. How long do you think this will take, Jen? About 40 minutes, do you think, for all this fish?
Yeah, probably half hour to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe.
For some reason, I remember you from that. It's about right. Mom wants him back. You'll probably take him home. Very good. On the spinach? Yeah.
Herbal Coca-Cola.
Is that on?
Sorry. I'm just taking advantage that everybody's enjoying this amazing meal, being quiet. So I'll introduce our amazing chef, so Crystal.
Hello. So I'm Crystal from Terrace RCMP.
Constable Crystal, I believe. And you can introduce your crew here.
Yes, so this is Interpret. Sorry, I always stumble. But you know, Interpret, she's one of our volunteers, very helpful. So thank you for coming and helping. This is my husband.
Hello.
So he's also a police officer. Sorry, but that's a secret. This is a secret identity. And he did this one big tray all by himself while I was at work.
Wow.
And this is Chris Gear. He's one of our auxiliary members, also a big supporter and a helper. Thank you for inviting us into the center. It's always a pleasure to come and dine with people. As we were talking about it earlier, there's always something about family attached to food and bringing back those memories and those experiences. And for me, like looking around, this is like when we were growing up and we had our big Italian gatherings. It was just grab all the chairs and the tables and throw a cloth on and everybody eat and help yourself and enjoy. So thank you for inviting us in. It's the salmon was caught by police officers too. So I sent out an email just saying, hey, does anybody have any salmon? And 2 people in particular, I had more offers too, but said, yeah, we've got endless supplies. And
Wow.
yeah.
So thank you so
Very
much.
good.
Yeah. And if you have any questions or anything, there's your friendly police officers.
Yeah, feel free to say hello to us. I mean, sometimes we have pretty bad days, and it's always nice to see a friendly face, especially for me. You know, I try to make eye contact when I'm driving, and it's nice to see somebody smile. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to introduce
you.
Yeah, this is my son, and this is my daughter. So we're here with our family too. So thank you for having us. It's nice to meet you all.
And I want to say again, like you're welcome to come anytime.
Excellent.
Any Friday, pretty much every Friday, we do have a volunteer chef that shares their favorite dish.
And we love salmon, so.
Yeah, it's good.
So please
Excellent.
become part of our family as well.
Well, thank you so much for having us.